Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Mr. Robot, episode number 10. In this episode was directed by also, as always, by Sam Ismail, and we have a lot of things going on. We have Michael Phillips. The show starts off with Philip Price talking to Terry Colby, and Philip Price is played by Michael Christopher, and Terry Colby is played by Bruce Altman. And Philip has plans to try to get China to take over a certain part of Africa, and he needs Terry's help to do this because he knows somebody who could talk to Obama and maybe help change Obama's mind about this so he could let China get the control that they need so he can have the power that he needs. And Terry's trying to tell him that, well, I don't think I can actually do that and get the president to actually let China get that much power. And so he's trying to figure out why Philip is so obsessed with having power, why he's so obsessed of being this powerful, why he can't just be happy what he is. And he pretty much tells him that he has to be the most powerful person in the room at all times. No matter where he goes, in the United States or in other countries, he has to be the most powerful person in the room. He said, other than three places, he's not the most powerful. And he said that God is his example of having the power, and he wants to be just like that, pretty much. So he pretty much saying he wants to be God. He wants to be God. Now I don't know how you answer that question, how you respond to that when somebody tells you they want to be God. Like, like what goes through a person's mind that had the ego that big to say I want to be God? And just wow. I said okay. Well, good luck with that, I guess. And then you cut to Elliot, and he meets up with Joanna Willick, and Joanna wants to know where her husband Tyrell is, and she thinks that Elliot can find him. He's the only person who can hack into the system, who's qualified enough, who can find her husband because she's trying to figure out why he keeps calling her and why he keeps sending her these gifts, what they're supposed to mean. And then Elliot looking at her like this, I don't think I can do that because your husband dead. Okay, because I killed your husband and he ain't coming back. No, but he's not saying that. Now, I like Joanna. She's creepy, yes, and she's scary at the same time, but that was the most seductive, the most sexiest, I guess you can say, intimidation I've ever seen in my life. She's a strong, smart woman. There's no doubt about that. But she kind of seduces Elliot and threatens him at the same time. It's like it's confusing to watch because you were attracted to this woman, you want to be with this woman, but she scares you at the same time. Yeah, you want to run to her, embrace her, and even kiss her, but you're scared she might just stab you in the face, in the chest, or in the back. You don't know. And that was just watching Elliot and Joanna talking to each other in a room, and then watching Mr. Robot in the background talking to him. It was very interesting and fun to watch this whole dynamic. I enjoyed that a whole lot. And then you have what's going on with Darlene and Cisco, and Cisco brings back somebody who knows Darlene. They worked together in the past, and he's messed up pretty bad. And Darlene's response to this scares the crap out of Cisco. This chick, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? This man is about to die. We gotta help him. And so he finally convinces her to get her stuff out of the crazy loop and take her to the hospital. And that's when you have Dominique the Perro. I was saying her name wrong. But she's an FBI agent, and she's been trying to track down the F Society for a long, long time now because she knows who all the people are. She knows who's involved. She just can't prove it yet. And this is probably to be the first time she thinks she has a break. And she's trying to get to them before the black the dark nation, whatever they call it. Whatever. She's trying to get to them before the other group gets to them. That somehow Elliot may be in charge of. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And then you have Angela, who wants to turn herself in because well she can't handle it. Too much pressure. The Peril came to her house and she's freaking out. She don't know what to do. I mean, she doesn't want to blame them for it, but she don't. But she just want to go to jail at the same time. So she's thinking maybe if I turn myself in, they'll go lean in on me. Maybe I don't know. I'm just scared. Okay, I'm having a lot of problems. I had a lot of problems. So yeah, all this stuff going on in this episode right here. Now, this is another great episode. I really did enjoy it a whole lot. But this show did a lot of things for me. It gave me answers, which I love, and I do enjoy that. It had great acting, the great chemistry between the whole cast. I'm having fun with that. But it also left me with a lot of questions and confusion. First off, is Tyrell dead? I thought for sure Elliot killed him. Or did he think he killed him? Or he wants us to think that he killed him. Or he's not so sure that he killed him, but he thought he killed him, but he's telling us that he killed him, and so, but he didn't do it. I don't know. Who's calling Joanna? Is it Tom? Is it somebody else? I don't know. And then you had the whole thing with Mr. Robot. Now, Elliot has a split personality. He has Elliot, who's his main personality, and you have Mr. Robot, who is his father, who is his dead father, another personality. And sometimes Mr. Robot takes over, and Elliot has blank spots that he doesn't know what he has done. He finds out later on, but so he thinks he's killed Tyrell, but Tyrell or somebody is calling Joanna. And Elliot is trying to find the person who's contacting Joanna. And then Mr. Robot disappears. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that Elliot didn't kill Tyrell? Or he did kill Tyrell and Mr. Robot knows about it? And I also like the fact that Elliot talks to the audience. He talks to us. He's pretty much the Deadpool of this world. Now, I'm not so sure he knows he's on a TV show, but he knows that we're watching him. And he talks to us. And he gives information about what's going on in his mind, what he's really thinking when he talks to somebody else, how he's really feeling. But also at the same time, he also lies to us too and misdirects us to make us think one thing and another thing. But also the fact that Elliot doesn't quite know exactly what's going on all the time too. So when he tells us the truth, is it the truth? Or is it just another aspect of his personality that he thinks he knows the truth? Because if he's in charge of Black Society, Black, what are they called again? The Dark Group? Something. Anyway, if he's in charge of this group, is Mr. Robot the one who's in charge? That's why he doesn't remember being in charge? Or does he have another personality altogether? I don't know. This show is so good, so interesting. And the characters and the performances are so fantastic, but yet it's so confusing because I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to think. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am enjoying it at the same time too. I mean, just like the characters on this show, everything has a dual identity. Everything has a dual face. Everything has multiple faces. I mean, you have Elliot, who's one way when he's himself, and he's also another way when he's Mr. Robot. And then you have Joanna, who's coming off like seductive and like innocent, but also she also very frightening and intimidating at the same time too. I mean, you have this is a show altogether how it's shot and it makes you look at one thing, but you pay attention to something else. And oh my gosh, wow! This show is like one big magic trick. You're looking at the performer. But you also got all these distractions going on, keeping you away from the actual truth. And then when it gets revealed, you don't know how it happened. You're just amazed at this. How did they do that? It's so fantastic. This is what this show is. Like I said, even though it is frustrating and it's confusing, it's done quite well. It's done well. It's beautifully shot, and this is the first time ever when the introduction actually scared the crap out of me. Because it came out of nowhere. Because first it starts off, like I said, with Philip and Terry talking to one another. And as soon as that scene kind of ends, the Mr. Robot thing blasts on, the music changes, and the whole tone changes. You better just, I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm in for the ride. Like I said, this show was good, done well. But it left me with a whole lot of questions. I have no clue. And if you have any idea what Elliot was trying to make us see in that room and back in his apartment, what he wanted us to see, if you could find it, if you found it, or you have some idea what you thought it was, leave your comments down below, because I was looking pretty hard. I really was. And I'm not so sure what I would be looking at. I mean, was it that camera or whatever that was in the corner I was looking down? Was that it? Or something else? I really don't have a clue. This show is so interesting. It draws you in. And it also confuse you because you're never quite sure where you stand on the show. This show go off the rails. It can be completely nutballs, or it can be sane, or it could be anything. I don't know. But leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of iRobot, Mr. Robot. And do you have any thoughts or theories or anything like that, or where you think the show is going, and do you actually know what you think you saw inside of Elliot's apartment that you may be supposed to see? You think you got an idea what that was? Your comments down below. And the ending of how it ended. Oh, who knows? I mean, did everybody survive or not? I mean, we know the FBI agent is fine, but how about everybody else? I don't know. But another great show for Mr. Robot. Confusing as all crap, but still, I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed it. I still highly recommend this, so check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have a lot of fun watching it. This type of show, you have to watch it from the beginning. You really do. You cannot just jump into it anytime episode. You might catch on, and a lot of times you might be completely confused. Because I've been watching it since the first season. This is the first episode, and sometimes I'm still confused. So, I don't know how it is for somebody who's just jumping in. And if you have just started watching this episode, this was the first episode you ever started watching, leave your comments down below and let me know, do you have any idea what's going on? Or are you completely lost? Leave your comments down below. Well, that's all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big old like, the thumbs up, boom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.